Hi Gemini, hope you're well. This is your January 2018 monthly tarot reading. So, for people who are new, welcome. For people who've been here already, thank you. Thank you for all your support. This is a general reading, so please watch your sun, moon, and rising. And if you'd like a private reading or something that resonates and you'd like to support what I'm doing, like so many of you have, really appreciate it, then please drop me an email. It's in the description box below, and we can set up a reading for you. So, Gemini, I usually, I've not been doing, I've changed the way I've kind of do my readings. I think I did that earlier in the year this year. So let's get started. It's one card for four sections. I'll go love, um, health, work, money. For you, that's the format that they wanted me to choose. For every sign, it's different. Whichever one they're asking me to go for first, love, health, work, money, then I obviously go with that. For you, the first card for love is Ten of Cups in reverse. So I'm going to sense that and then I'm going to move forward. I think that's the best way. Um, I'm just trying to see. I think it's got more than its literal meaning. So just, you know, okay. So let's, as far as the card is concerned, what I'm getting is that for some of you, there is a delay in kind of moving forward. And this is for somebody you're probably seeing somebody and you are together, and now to move to the next level where you thought things were quite, I think November, December, things have been pretty okay for you in terms of moving forward, but something comes up in January where you feel it's not moving forward at the pace it was. And I know there are some energies in the beginning of the year, so astrologically, so you'll have to see what those are for you. But yeah, I'm sensing some delay, but I'm not getting a very kind of, that it becomes like a deal breaker. Now, having said that, there is a percentage where I feel that there is an obstacle. There's something that's come about that wasn't there before, which is an obstacle. And this obstacle has to do with this relationship moving towards family, towards something that is going to have a long, well, a fulfilling future, really. Now, for some of you, this might have to do with a child. Um, and from the woman's side, I feel it's the child. So, maybe something about a child which holds the pattern moving forward, and you'll have to see how that pans for you. It's hard for me to kind of say, because it's a general reading. If it was private, I could have looked into it further. Um, so that's what I'm sensing now for people. And one thing I also wanted to do differently this time was, normally I know that everybody does love, single, and committed. I wanted to also cover any messages that come for people who are dating, who are so not single, but they're not committed either. So guess what? There's so much of those people who are trying to see somebody, or yeah. So I'm sensing that for some of you, again, there is something which comes up which kind of is a little bit of a barrier, I feel. But I'm not, maybe it's for a couple of months that it feels like, it's kind of, the relationship is not moving forward, but I think it'll resume from March onwards, is what I'm sensing for you guys. For people who are not in a committed relationship and, knowing somebody, this is where I think things are going to be. And for singles, uh, oh, I heard no singles. So maybe you guys are in your space, and that's what's happening in January. I don't think there's not going to be much change there, I'm afraid, for you. But you know what, it's a matter of a few weeks, and energies can change, and there's a free will involved there too. So for your health, it's not that bad. You've got the Sun card in reverse. So, it seems like you're kind of doing things that you want to do. Maybe you start a health regime. It's not exactly how you had envisaged it to be. So, it's not going to give you the results right now or the satisfaction that you were after. It's not how what you had, like I said, envisaged, but I think you're still going to move forward with it, and it's eventually going to turn around and make you very happy. And I think it's going to be summertime. The sun's going to come out in summer, maybe May time roughly, is when you're going to see the rewards for this. So, whatever you were planning to do in terms of health, keep at it. That's the message. Now, for your work, we have Six of Cups in reverse. Um, Gemini, I'm sensing something that happened that was not so pleasant in the past is actually going to be reoccurring in your workplace. Maybe I hear redundancies for some. I hear something from the past that was not fulfilling is going to reoccur for you to find something that's fulfilling. That's what I'm sensing here. So this Six of Cups in reverse, and it's not all the bad memories. It can also be something that was unfinished and going back to it. And the reason is, I'm just going to tell you, your money card is Ace of Cups. So I think it's going to it's going to give you the emotional fulfillment. So I'm just trying to sense, because they're slightly opposites. The Six of Cups in reverse is trying to say that, but I'm sensing there's a bigger message with Six of Cups as reverse, is that it's not all something that, I think something had not panned out, which was left in the middle, and that's going to come back around. And even though it might not start in a very fulfilling fashion, thanks, I was looking for the right word there, but there's a lot of emotional fulfillment as far as money is concerned. Either this is something you've been working hard, you've had the money, and now you feel, even though it's not something you like, for the percentage that is going back to something you did not like, or something that happened in terms of redundancy, there's a money aspect that you still find attractive. Maybe the redundancy package is attractive for the ones that resonates. For others, something that was unfinished is going to take time, but that at the end of the tunnel, you have found something that the work is going to require, but you're going to get the emotional fulfillment that you're after. This is for people who work, and I think even for businesses, I'd say something that you had done in the past, which was unfinished, you're going to have to do that once more, and maybe things have to be done differently this time, but the financial fulfillment is assured, I'm hearing. So that's a good sign. Or I also sense for some of you, this is something that has happened already, and you're still kind of in that emotional fulfilling stage now, where the money is in a good place, and you're gonna stay there. That's what I'm sensing for you, Gemini. So yeah, that's all I'm getting for you. Hope you liked it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I shall speak to you very soon. Bye for now.